Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Deniati, and here I would like to present what I got from the article that I have read entitled SMSLEFA, an alternative synergistic multi-layer analysis of student learning engagement in EFL context by Mr. Didi Soherdi. So, without any further ado, let's jump to the material.
An article SMSLEFA, an alternative synergistic multi-layer analysis of student learning engagement in EFL context by Mr. Didi Soherdi. The content: first, introduction; second, method; third, finding and discussion; and fourth, conclusion. First, introduction. The writer has involved an alternative framework called SMSLEFA, standing for Synergistic Multilayer Student Learning Engagement Framework of Analysis. This paper will explicate how this framework of analysis works, as well as describe the nature of SLE in an English as a foreign language or EFL teaching. What is student learning engagement, or SLE? In the broadest sense, it covers any engagement in the classroom and out of the classroom, even out of the class context. And in specific, engagement in this study will be investigated in terms of the time and effort teachers and students devote to achieve the expected learning outcome as indicated by student roles and contribution. In classroom interaction, learning behavior characteristics and texts used in classroom communication. Next, research gap. The sources of data and the instrument of the data collection and analysis in this study is unequivocally critical, at least for three reasons. First, the source of the data used in this research is the classroom discourse. And second, the analysis system used is discourse analysis. And third, the data analysis framework SMSLEFA is developed based on Halliday systematic functional linguistic metafunction that is additional, interpersonal, and textual. Next, the fact that SMSLEFA is developed based on SFL, or systematic functional linguistic principle, especially the concept of language metafunction, as will be elaborated later, lend itself to powerful, synergistic, comprehensive, and united multi-layer analysis. Second method. To achieve this goal, a sample of EFL teaching in the Indonesian context, which involved teachers and 24 students, was purposely selected. Data collection was carried out through recording the teaching, learning process, observation, and field notes. Then, the collected data were then analyzed through data analysis techniques were used in this study, namely SMSLEFA, which was used to analyze recorded discourses from purposefully selected classroom, and qualitative data analysis to handle data from field note and FGD note. Next, analyzing LE. SFL analysis takes interpersonal metafunction as the function that deal with the social and power relation among language users. SMSLEFA take LI as the layer that help manifest the role relationship among interaction in classroom discourses. To be specific, this layer is concerned with the power relationship between teachers and student, and student and student. In analysis this layer, the writer adopts systematic approach of classroom discourse analysis, and here is the pattern of systematic approach. Next, analysis learning behavior or LB. The second layer, learning behavior, is concerned with the learning behavior performed by students as evident in the classroom discourse. In analyzing LB, the activity carried out in it will be examined and fitted to Bloom's. And the below is the figure of affective domain, cognitive domain, and psychomotor domain. And next, analyzing LT. In SFL, textual metafunction is concerned with the creation of text. In analyzing LT, SML's level views teachers and students text in a theme or rhyme or given or new perspective. Next, finding and discussion. Findings. Interaction pattern. The first layer, LE, the data show that S-oriented exchange form the majority of the exchange in the lesson. This is also indicated by the time devoted to this kind of exchange, which is far above that devoted to key-oriented and A-oriented. Next, learning behavior. The result of the analysis tells us that the number of P processes which outweigh the other two processes is consistent with the dominance of S-oriented exchange in the LI. In other words, the teacher put emphasis on communicative skill development, which is psychomotor in nature, with the help of cognitive and affective process. And the last, as shown in the table, the LTs produced by both the teachers and the student in the lesson are categorized into text, sentence, phrase, words, and syllable. To avoid confusion with S for sentence, each of the categories is divided into multimodal or multisemiotic or M and monomodal or monosemiotic, depending on whether or not they involve more than one mode or semiotic resource.
So maybe that's all from me. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.